you do it. That's the end of this one.
Also, everything is said, it's also the truth. People of Liberia, if you allow the position to grow, you will suffer. Liberians will suffer.
And there is no one who answers the issue of these all happening equal causing way common as picture life from Monday to Friday, 8 p.m. to 10 p.m. Most analytical and most stimulating conversation 24 days.
There's a funny thing about Unity. In a football game, we were playing a tournament because today. Out of the tournament. Our focus now is not tournament again. Let them not take their opponent and bring people, lead and bring people, and they come out to their team and they ever said that they put it back.
Face the issue, speak out your fight in advocating for the right of Liberia. Face the issue brings you logic, explain logic, and advance you to discuss with logic. It's Face the issue comes on your airway from Monday to Friday at 8 p.m. to 10 p.m. on Kings FM 88.5. Don't miss it.
Liberians have received today news of the evictions and destructions of our party headquarters. Unfortunate and regrettable as this is, I wish to encourage all Liberians, especially our supporters and sympathizers, to stay calm, remain law-abiding, and respect due process in the interest of our democracy, the rule of law, and the peaceful coexistence among all Liberians, irrespective of party, social, ethnic, or tribal affiliations. Liberians, fellow partisans of the Coalition for Democratic Change, today we witness yet another testament of the Unity Party government gross disregard for the rule of law. Burdened by impunity, they continue to abuse power, testing our nation's fragile peace and democracy. The list of violations grows daily, from police brutality against ordinary citizens to outright disregard of court orders. We must, however, take the high road. In the interest of peaceful coexistence, I urge everyone to remain calm, law-abiding, and respectful of due process, despite these partisan political mischiefs from the Unity Party government. In the legal battle over the ownership of the CDC headquarters, our party has always followed the rule of law and openly stated its willingness to abide by the court final ruling, regardless of the outcome. Yet, before the battle was fully exhausted, the triggered happy partisans leadership of the police force, with direct instruction from Waka himself, spurred into actions. It was not a lawful eviction. It was a failed mission to destroy and erase the CDC in an attempt to fulfill their very wish Waka has repeatedly expressed to his lieutenants. While executing this criminal act, they made the cheers of their partisans. They failed to notice the loud silence of the vast majority of ordinary Liberians. Our people are in disbelief at this administration. Reckless behavior in its quest to consolidate power. Posterity will punish them harshly, while the loss of our office building is a setback. I want to emphasize that it is only temporary. We shall overcome this sooner rather than later. Thanks to your unwavering commitment, determination, and resilience, fellow citizens, coalitions, well-wishers, and sympathizers. Fellow partisans, do not be despaired. While we admit these are difficult times, our party has faced worse situations, even from the very same actors we see today, and we have emerged stronger. We shall prevail. The UP leadership under Bwaka are destroyed, but we are builders. A special national headquarters delivery committee is being established to immediately begin the construction work so that we can have a modern state-of-the-art new home in record time. We shall execute this while we embark on a national tour to inform our people. In my journey to heights I have achieved, I have seen such hiccups before. We shall never waver. Together we will build. We are survivors by history. We are blessed with a spirit that overcomes even the most tragedies and misfortune. Remember the unity, strength, and identity of our party and coalition are not found in bricks and mortar. They live in the minds, hearts, and fighting spirit of our teaming supporters. Therefore, I call on every member of the party, our sympathizers, to mobilize and focus our energies on constructing our next premises. I must be clear, resist the temptation to take the law into your own hands. However disappointed we are by this outcome, I call on each of you to continue respecting the law and due process. Fellow partisans, well-wishers, and sympathizers, I am optimistic about the political future of our party. Together we will build a better homeland for our party. So help me God. God bless Liberia.
We have seen a systematic erosion of democracy. Executive overreach and open disregard for our constitution. Lawlessness in the legislature, with the presidency turning a blind eye even when the sacred hall of our democracy go up in flames. Security forces brutalizing peaceful citizens, while millions are being spent on so-called operations that offer no protection to ordinary Liberians. They said we were the problem, but now the Liberian people can see for themselves. The real problem is the unity party that is now in power. The time has come to speak the truth without fear. This government is failing and Liberia is paying the price. For seditions, let us not lose hope. Even the longest night must give way to daylight. Even the strongest storm must pass. We are still standing and we are still strong. We will not give up on Liberia. We will not give up on our people. And we will never give up on CDC. We are the party of the slums and the city. We are the voice of the voiceless. We are the protectors of the poor and the defender of their dreams. From New Fruitown to Pinsville, from Buchanan to Bond Mines, from Sunny Quarter to Southtown, the CDC remains in the hearts of the people. This rally is a clear sign. We are reorganizing, we are preparing, we are coming back. I say to you, We are coming back. But in order to do that, we must build a strong. Together, we must fortify the one institution that can correct the failure of the Buaka administration. And that institution is the Mate Coalition for Democratic Change. This is why I call on all of you today, not just to believe, but to act, not just to hope, but to build. Let us invest in the movement that has invested in you. Let us pay our due so that the party remains financially and politically prepared. Your dues are more than money. They are a seed of commitment, a pledge of loyalty, and a symbol of hope. I am so proud to launch this due payment campaign today because it means that you, the grassroots, you, the real owner of this party, are ready to step forward, take charge, and prepare for the future. As your political leader, I promise you this: we will not rest, we will not retreat, we will organize, mobilize, and energize until we reclaim the leadership of Liberia. But let us do it the CDC way, peacefully, lawfully, strategically, and respectfully. Because when our time comes, and it will come, believe me, we must be ready not just to win, but to govern better. We must correct the wrongs, improve the system, and restore the dignity of the Liberian people. So let us unite, let us rise, let us believe, and let us build. And to all our young people, I say, stay focused, stay clean, stay strong. To our women, you are the backbone of this movement. Keep rising. To our elders, your wisdom is still needed. Stay with us. And to our opponent, we see your failure and we are coming to face it. Again, as the great Nelson Mandela said in the quote, it always seems impossible until it is done. Unquote. The party is alive, strong and mighty. The revolution shall continue. A belief we will uphold to death. The future is not beyond us. The future is straight ahead. And together we will get there. And so I want to close with this advice. Wait well. Liberia and Liberian will call on you again. And therefore, be prepared to win again and lead again. Remember, we are the common people. So let us all unite for the betterment of our country and our people.
And the government need to really invest. The people like you that get the type of structure. The council even the could be getting $1 million for the budget year. Every year they give $1 million. You imbalance.
If our president of this country, as God show you is a wonder, you never believe it. We take Joshua for what? Then a footballer.
Yeah.
A football development. A football doing everything else.
No.
You have to do everything to because she's for Harvard University.
Yeah.
How will the do for him? No passion for development. Then we know Joshua will put the millions men in the whole world.
Yeah.
Me.
Connections that you not get it. Yeah.
To all of you, wherever you are, it's great joining us right here tonight on this very time. We are grateful to the Almighty God that we are right here, beaming with life and that of good health. And no matter what the circumstances are, we are certainly getting there. And with God, all things are possible.
And I'm very much grateful to the Almighty God for the life He has given us, and will continue to give us. And with your level of support, we are very grateful to all of you for your prayers you continue to offer for your country. And I like the selfless nature in which you try to push your country's interests. And we are happy that we're here together again to do what we can for our country. We are here together again to do what we can for our country. And people may sit and say what they can about you out there, but just know that what you are doing, you're not doing it for yourself. You're not doing it for your immediate families, though they will tend to benefit from it. But the first thing you put first is your country. You know, like the Bible says, and I seek ye first the kingdom of God, and all other things shall be added. The same thing applies to our country. When you seek the interest of your country first, all other things shall be added. Once you decided to put the interest of your country first, school fees will be paid, houses will be built, or whatever. But when you undermine the interest of the country, you undermine your very existence. It's biblical, and of course, it's a fact that you can apply to us here, no matter what it is. So a lot of things are happening, and let me just try to appreciate, especially our men and women of God of this country, the committed ones. We will remember you all, and we know you people, the faithful ones. We know you people, because God has always told us that by their fruits we shall know them. So that's what I said. We know you people. By your fruits we know you. Mm-hmm. So, and someone is telling me that we lost one of our great guys, and I want Boniface S. Colley. And they said, may his soul rest in peace. He said he died on the 12th. May his soul rest in peace. Thanks so much for informing this class. May his soul rest in peace. And George Walker is trying to share with us that information. So many of us, like we said, this is just who we are. When you put your country first, all other things will be added. The same way when you seek ye first the kingdom of God, all other things will add. That's the same thing. When you decide to put your country first, all other things will be added. And that's what it is. You see, the people in America and the West, where we see ourselves flying always, they seek first the interest of their country, because it is from the belly of that country that they will enjoy whatever they want. There are some Liberians who have done everything they could. They went to work in the countries, and of course, they got retired in the country. They stay laying in Liberia but getting a retirement package because their investment was in the country. So all other things that you want will be added. You want better roads, it will be added. You want this, it will be added. You want quality education, all other things will be added when you seek ye first the interest of the country. Better roads, all those things. But the reason you are not getting better roads, the reason you are not getting quality education, because we don't seek the interest of the country. We seek our personal interest. That's why we don't have better roads, better schools, or whatever it is. So it's applicable. What is being cited or what is being quoted in the Bible is also applicable to your own house or whatever it is, every institution. When you put the institution first above yourself, you know what happened. So I think with God, all things are possible. So we are grateful to the Almighty God that we are here together. And I'm very much grateful to the Almighty God for everything that we do. And we thank Him. We don't just say things that we don't do. It is God that drives our understanding about life, and so we go on with it. So let me just give you some news. By 9 something, I will bring in somebody, a guy who always giving us a brilliant and of course great news. And so he will be able to come up tonight. And I call him Jake, and he will be able to come on tonight so that he can share with us some things. You know, these are people that have vital information that they would like to share, and we trust what they say. And they're going to be saying it from their own perspective and not us, but we're going to be using the platform to avail them that opportunity so that they can say what they can. And that will be on tonight. And so our class prefect said she's very late tonight. This is the first time in years. And I sense the existence of this program for the class prefects to be late. You are late. All right. So, whatever Stevens that you are talking about, let me name you. Let me name and shame you so that the people will know who I'm talking about. All right. It's you, Matilda Stevens, our longest serving class prefects. All right. So, let me just give you some news passing by, and so that we go into the meat of why we are here tonight. So, news number one. His Excellency Ambassador George Manuel Weah sends you people greetings. And he's very grateful that you people are still holding the grind tight. And like I said the last time, he has left from Morocco. He's down in Ghana. And working out details and modalities. And for the sake of you. So he just thought to share that with you. The next news I would like to share with you now is this news. Another troubling news. It's also troubling news now coming. The news that I'm about to share with you, news number one. You know, this country is an interesting country. And you just look at it and you now know and understand why the devil will continue to do what the devil is doing. Because the devil has got to have people who are supporting it. The demon has got to have people who are supporting him. So as a result, you know, the devil and the demons and so forth, combine everything else. The reason they still found themselves to be relevant is because they got supporters. So all the terrible things happening in this country under this watch, and I like to elevate it and bring it up because these other folks within the Unity Party who thought the Unity Party was by far better than the CDC, let them know the government they have brought to power. That the government is a government that does not care about the rule of law. The government does not care about the rule of law. I think recently I told you people that if Fatima lady who can just open her mouth or sharp mouth and then just top out of trash. She went to sit, she couldn't defend her own documents, her own thesis she wrote, she couldn't defend it or nothing. And then the committee recommended, the committee on internal affairs, and I think that committee is presided over at the Liberian Senate, is presided over by Johnny Kwehe. Kwehe then recommended that lady be denied confirmation. That thing hanging down there, Dillon and Nyobli there, Joseph Boaga went to then say, yeah, the woman go back and talk to you people and tell you, say she lied. She's sorry for lying. Then you confirm her. You listening to that? What the essence of oath taking? Why do we take oath in the first place? The oath you take for whatever occasion is there to put you on notice. When you take an oath, it is not just ordinary saying that she want to say no, but she had a yardstick or guardians or precaution. You are forewarned, so you are in a know. That's why when you're taking an oath, you are going to stand and they will ask you question. This thing you coming to say, this thing is the knowledge. Are things that you're about to say of your personal knowledge. And those things that you're about to say about your personal knowledge should be factual, truthful. So what you're about to say is truth and nothing else but the truth. You made that commitment. That's why you take the oath. And anybody who lies on an oath is something we get in our law here called perjury. And perjury, the people who's supposed to move that is the justice ministry. Because that's a crime. The justice ministry is supposed to move in. From the day that lady committed perjury, before the Liberian Senate, the justice ministry, they're supposed to grab her and persecute her. And set an example. The lady lied. And she was denied from the Liberian people, by the Liberian people, through their committee responsible for internal affairs there. And then they told her, say, go back and sit down there and tell the people, say, Allah, you're sorry. Then she said sorry. They say, okay, we'll confirm you now. You can go now. Can you imagine that? How is that? Sometimes you want to ask yourself a question. What? How did we get here? So let's agree now. If every other court, let's not even agree to the issue of maybe lie or whatever it is, but let's leave that. If every other court in this country, you were to just walk up, you did something you want to say, oh, you're sorry, or allow, then the court just let you go free. You know how many crimes people will be committing? But I knew it. I told you people the last time. I said, that girl will get a job. You know, some things I can say here, your girl won't believe it. I said that girl will get a job. Joseph Boga, a lawless man. So if Joseph Boga can lawlessly put people in place and whatever, that lady will not get a job. I told you people, didn't I say it? I said that lady will get a job. All you need to do to be qualified for Joseph Boga job is be lawless, be rude, be arrogant. Joseph Boga will get you a job. I don't care what you do. Once you can carry that behavioral pattern of the demon as a devil, and then you can now act Joseph Boga being the devil himself. Forget it. Whether you go or you come down, you will get a job from Joseph Boga. It doesn't matter what Liberian people think. It's up to them. That is it. I told you people that girl was going to get her job. I told you people. And this is why it is, because they are a bunch of rude people, and we look at them always, and we see them, and we're not condone them. You know, when they kind of say, oh, there's that, blah, 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 all that kind of thing. But you see, these are some of the things that we talk about. I knew that lady was going to pass. It was just a matter of time. Joseph Boaka does not care whether you're competent, you're not competent. Once you can join Joseph Boaka, and then you whatever it is, it's up to you. Only rude, lawless, careless, immoral people can get job in Joseph Boga's government, and you must clearly define yourself. And Joseph Boga must know that indeed. Oh yeah, and that girl who can be causing all the time, or that girl who can just be causing the other one. Oh, but then she get a job already. That's Joseph Boga for you. So you think you're not going to get a job? Then it doesn't matter. That's one other issue. But you get a bunch of senators who are already programmed and set out to say, we'll clear the person. And you know what I enjoy about the folks from the CDC? You know, the one that are supposed to make them to look powerful, they are all useless. So you can see that people who don't stand for anything, they are there. But one thing I know for sure, for that confirmation to have passed, I know the CDC breed of journalists who are not just loudmouth people. They did not, CDC breed of senators, they did not approve that. They did not pass on her. I know that one for sure. But she may pass because we have a regime Senate, regime lower house, and that's why everything regime. So now there is no reason why somebody will say if the Unity Party fails, the opposition with an obstacle. There is no obstacle to this government. They have a free fall. If they're climbing, they got a free climbing. If they're falling, they got free fall. There is none obstacle to this government. This government is running its own way, the way they want it, the way they're having it. That's why it is. Though I know we may have problems and saying that no, there are not oppositions there who are checkmaking them, but this government will not say they had any obstacles in their way, because whatever they want is what they get. Even the breaking of the laws in this country, they have judicial backing and all to all of that. So whatever they want, how they get it. So lawlessness have taken over the entire country. So what the systems of government or the rule of law is now weak. Just go and lie and do whatever it is, you go free. So that's one. The next thing again, today, at the Ramos International Airport, the new man is sent there. The new airport director is sent there. The man went with whole convoy today, 15 cars convoy. And you know, some of these things happening, sometimes you want to say, it's just God. The guy went with 15 cars convoy and changed all the directors. I mean, not presidential, but all the directors down there in key positions. The chief financial officer, that guy that the George we are suspended, and then we imagine with that George we are dealing with that one, dignifying that one there. All they all were sitting at the airport. They all did everything down there, undermine the votes of George we are at that place. When they clear him, then my brother, one of the you know, there are people who they call institutional memories, right? One of the guys who have the institutional memory of that place, Jacob Corner, who understands everything in that place from 1999 dating back, and that man has grown to the rank of controller. He has been there. This changed all of them today. Even the HR guy, Eddie, a guy, they changed him. Kevin Singways and Singwayon and Kevin Singways' junior brother, they also changed him from the procurement era. All the changes were not easy today. They changed all over. They went with convoy. General the Puma leave the offices today. That's what they did. You got to add dignity to people for professional services they render is not a crime. Abraham, we are sitting here today. Even if His Excellency Ambassador George Manuel Weah wants me out of this place, there is a way he will do it for professional services purpose. Ghana presidential appointed position where you know that anytime you can just leave. No, there's an employment contract. These people are contracted. There's a way that you take them off their offices. It's not one of those will and pleasure positions. That's why you see civil service, they may be lower grade people, but they are treated with dignity. If a minister just walk out of the office and go, you're not working here again, they have a remedy. Because they carry that their job, they have job security. But you don't just walk up to people, you know, people may not understand it. You just walk up and do part of trash. But again, this is Joseph Boga's government. Anybody can do whatever they wish. The power is in their hand, and they can do whatever it is that they want to do. That's your other news about the airport. They changed most of the people there until even their own Unity Party partisans are angry. Who supported them at that very airport are angry the way they treat them. Because, in fact, Jacob Corner is a card-bearing member of Unity Party or due payer. Though he was in government on a CDC, they didn't touch him. That's the difference with George Weah. You know, I want for somebody Unity Party, why it is true that we are disappointed the way they're behaving, I want for them to appreciate the level of governance style of George Weah. That he allowed professionalism to prevail over party politics, because he knew that from the day he became president, he knew that he was president of the Republic of Liberia. He needed to demonstrate that. It's not by just saying that, oh yeah, president of Liberia. No, he needed to demonstrate that. He did do. So all the things they are on down there, or we would have done it. But again, this is it. This is it, and this is the life they got to live, and we got to live with it. This is a Joseph Boga government. Anybody can do anything. Anybody there sounds somewhere that you control that place, you like it, you break any laws there, no problem. Because if the top does not respect the law, what do you expect at the bottom? No one will respect the law. So everyone just breaking laws, and that's what it is all of the time, right? So we don't have much time to be looking at. The reason we are highlighting this is so that you will know the level of lawlessness across the arm and level of government. And we are still here, and we'll continue to say what we can. And whether you like it or not, we don't have time. Then the other news again, which of course will drive me now, and I to the actual thing I want to talk before we get in our guests who will come in by 9, 10, or 15. The other thing we talk about is, you know, this country is an interesting country. I always told you people. People like us were beautifully made by God Almighty. He prepared us. He prepared a certain generation of people who will decide to put country first above personal interest. And this is why I always want to thank those people who are supporters of WIA. They are all always passionate about their country and not an individual, but they just see WIA as that leader who will drive that vision of theirs. I always say it on the show. And I'm happy that God was able to direct me this path to align with them, because I'm never going to be made shame. Like the way our friends in the Unity Party, they are being made shame on a daily basis. But the only reason they are still sticking there, some of them, is because of jobs. That's just the reason why they are still there. At this point now, they're not thinking about the country. No. They're not seeking the interest of the country. No. People who seek interest of countries will not work in Unity Party government or honor Joseph Boakai with the way Joseph Boakai is proceeding. They will resign one Sunday and say, look, I don't want to damage my reputation. I don't want anything to be aligned with these people. I don't want for them to say that all of y'all were doing it. The time you were there, what did you say? You didn't say anything. All the time you just leave and go by your business. You're not forced to criticize them when you leave, but you are only trying to set that record straight. That when a bad thing was happening, what did I do? I resign. At least it will help you. Posterity, when that question comes up in the future to say you were working in the government, bad thing was happening, you say, but when it was happening, what did I do? I resigned. I didn't have to come up after I resigned to come be saying all kinds of things. You're not forced to do it. You can just resign, you go find your way and just relax yourself and be cool. It doesn't matter. You just resign and say, look, I'm not interested in working here again. I'll go over my business. And people will respect you for that. And let me tell you something. It's today I got to know. And I want to thank my brother, Eugene Fagon, for what he did for me. At least he really helped me out. Because he thought he was doing it for evil, but God meant it for good. And this is where I am today. And what are Eugene Fagon building houses? I don't go into the kind of politics and things, right? But Eugene Fagon, they're building houses and things. The only reason I'm interested in that was shown by my junior brother Obe after he called me this morning and said, look, AB, come and respond to this here and there. Everything, hey, AB, this, that, blah, blah, blah. I look at them and laugh. You know, I'm not going to the argument of defending myself, what I rule or I don't rule, but I leave that one. But some of you that I know out there, if you were in the Bible, and you were part of the group of people who arrested that lady that they said was caught committing adultery, and they took the lady to Jesus Christ, and they told Jesus Christ that when Jesus asked them, what do you want to do? When Jesus asked them, and then they responded and said, Jesus, according to the Moses law, they kind of woman here, when she do that kind of thing, we should stone her. That group. That Jesus Christ look and say, okay, I agree you will stone her. But if any one of you have not committed any sin, because you didn't get restricted to that, then you can take the first stone to it. Hey, the Unity Party people, they are the demonic people in this country. Some of you are demonic, because I can see we are demon in your eyes. Because let's agree it. Okay, let's agree AB is rude. Right? But I can feel sorry for you people. Because you are the very folks. Amongst you are pastors. Amongst you are imams. So that's why I'm saying the bunch of Unity Party people, they are demonic. Certain demon in Joseph Boakai have entered in these people until their conscience have really been real. Because they are not that they pretend you know. It is that they are just gone forever. Because pretense means for you to know the truth, but it's sad to hurry. No. For the Unity Party people, they don't even know the truth anymore. They are done forever. No sense of reasoning, no conscience, nothing in them that is alive as we speak. Because what the demon does is to enter into your ear and rubbish anything that is sound out there, the demon will take it up and destroy you and own you. That's what it is. And that's what I see in you people, Unity Party people. You are destroyed already. Because the demon has entered you people and you are destroyed. And now that you're pretending, no, you people are destroyed. And the only thing that made you to be destroyed because you allow greed, envy, jealousy,
all the things to enter in your. So the demon just use those elements to destroy your family to the extent that you can be sitting there. But you know, you people are the same people who pass every car. You listen. No, you know, sometimes when I just see you again, are these people really normal people or they are just demonic? Because you're not really normal people. You're not normal. I mean, pastors are among the people that say that normal. Imams are among the people who are saying are that normal. Let it be clear. You go and say again, it be causing you that one of your business. I don't have time for you people. I will be bold with you people. You see, one thing about you in the country, you're not let boldness. You're not let truth telling. You can take truth to be insult or whatever it is. But me, I will say the way I want to say. I don't care about who's involved. You people are demonic. That's what I'm saying. You people, you are demons. Living demons. And like I always said, and I will say again, your Joseph Boakai has an invisible horn on his head as the chief Lucifer that driving you people. Right? Because for you to sit and appreciate Prophet King, one and dined with him. You appreciate O'Henry Costa. One and dined with him. You appreciate it. Not even appreciate it, but you still appreciate it. Because up to now, some of you, because they ain't giving you a job, you're not joining the other side. I want to say that demon in you. You still appreciate you get called over. One and dine with him. And then the man who opened his mouth and say, "I.A.B. will causing Joseph Boakai, Eugene Falcon, who insulted Joseph Boakai by virtue of his own description of what they call insult." And that way he Eugene was doing at the time. They didn't take it as an insult because he said Joseph Boakai was frail, old, weak, blah, 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 all the things. I saw his descriptions. I didn't see it as an insult. But today I'm saying the same thing as an insult. Okay, I get a problem. I don't have one problem with it. But you appreciate the seaman. Then the seaman, I appreciate the man is there insulting me. How you say insult? So he insults me. Then you're appreciating. But you see, I wrote something today, and I said something. I can understand the frustration. I can understand the frustration. That today I sat down, I understood the frustration, and it's because I understood the frustration I will not stop. Because I can see that I'm really hitting you guys. And Joseph Boakai is that man. Every time I aim at Joseph Boakai, then people say, "Oh, Ebi Mopo Mr. who lied to you." They say, we generally then can say, "Oh, Mr. Joseph Boakai." Obama. But go in the West where you see people with over no. Oh, you want me to put excellency? No, that EOBC hairline and that one can enter in. His excellency or this, that, that EOBC hairlines. But as a journalist, according to Boakai, we are. I do that. Once I call you His Excellency Ambassador George Manuel Weah, the next thing I'll be doing is Weah did this. Weah did it. You haven't heard me say that before? The Weah that I respect so much. You haven't heard me say that before? Is that disrespect? You see that your level of thinking very low. Poor. I can sit here. I say honor the Weah era. Or I'm gonna say honor the Mr. Excellency Weah era. What the, well, let me ask you a question. You're really living in the world, or you're just living in the demonic component of the world? What about every little thing people do that are professional in nature? You're calling insult, disrespect. Because I was listening today, a guy, because Obe had called me, I was listening to the show. Then the guy said, "Obe, you were sitting down on the show there. AB said Boakai. Then you didn't call you on the Obe to apologize. Obe, you all man, no apology. You have no apology. I didn't call Boakai out of disrespect. No, that's how I will call him when I'm discussing him. What to say? You wanted me to say? At least if I have put certain title to it or certain denigrated so they say, and I then bad thought before, then you say this. But that's it. The Boakai era, the Weah era, or this that, the Ellen era. Also, I'm gonna say the Madam Ellen Johnson Salif era. Is that what it is? No. These guys are not sound. So every little thing you do, oh, you insulting. Okay, let's agree now. I insulted. The Eugene Fagona look at me and call me an idiot. What is it? Now, I can understand the frustration you people are going through, because every day we are preaching and we are preaching and we're preaching, and then we preach on Joseph Boakai's failure or being unfit. It always points directly to you people losing your jobs.
It's not that you love Joseph Boga. Let Joseph Boga take that job from Eugene Fagon. Now, if Eugene Fagon does not insult Joseph Boga, don't call me Yabi. And I say you're looking for real insult, you will get it from him. The man does not. You people, even some of you officials that are passing around the day, you know Joseph Boga is sick. You know Joseph Boga is frail. You know Joseph Boga, and the reason we are pushing that is Joseph Boga has demonstrated it, and he hasn't brought any medical report to counter us because he owes it to us as a public, as the public. He's not in his private capacity, no. Like Joshua now, he doesn't owe you anything, but by virtue of what it is, Joshua owes you to prove to you that he fit, because he must be able to demonstrate the things that he used to do. If he cannot do that again, then we say there's a problem. Why you people are having issues all the time when there are non-issues? Just do you know the day I really cause for truth? You will be all the what they call. I even causing say hurting your opinion. When I really cause for truth, I am giving descriptions of Joseph Boga, who exactly it is. I don't have time. Whatever it is they want to do is up to them. I don't have time for that. But you, the Unity Party force, every day you're demonstrating your level of dullness. You're demonstrating your level of ineptitude. When you're destroying the fabric of our society on a daily basis. You're destroying everything, lawlessness or whatever, rudeness, everything, you're doing it. You're sitting there, Samuel Johnson sat on radio and said, anybody calls you, I will curse you back. You're celebrated that. Then you get the moral. I want to say you're part of these demon people. That if you people were part of that group that went to Jesus Christ with a lady who committed adultery, you will have taken stone to throw it to another lady. I know the Unity Party people. You guys are demonic enough, and you will have taken that stone to have thrown it at that lady because you don't have conscience. Now today that you're supposed to be talking about cursing, that you're supposed to be questioning somebody about cursing, the person can curse, the person can do this, blah blah blah. You don't have my head for nothing because you don't have even the morals to speak to that. But you see, with God, all things are possible. And I like the fact that everything coming up now. You know, Reverend Joseph Gardner Johnson wrote something today. He said, profanity is something that is defined relatively. The moment the other point, the other side of you, profanity determines or whatever it is, even pastor or whatever it is, they will support it because they believe that the profanity that is being used is benefiting them. But the moment it goes against them, then it is profanity. So profanity definition is relative. It depends on whose side is on. That what makes it to be a curse. It depends on what it is used. That's what it is. But you see, most of you will feel the pinch of it because I'm not going to give credence to Eugene Fagon. No. I'm not going to give credence to it because he even suspended the Young Man show. And I think he did telling the man that when you're hearing talk about that, who would do something there, that the man you were talking to, he has no respect for anybody, insulting everybody. Looking at professional people, you and them working together, you describing it in that manner and say the Hobo Joe. So that Abraham, we are saying that, but you're celebrating him. That was saying that normal. You guys are not just normal. You guys are not just normal. You are demonic. That's what I'm saying. You are total demons, and you can see that clearly. But you see, I don't want to give you people credence because I can see that most of you, you have created enemyship when there is supposed to be none. And I said something today. And mark my word on that. I will soon bring in Detroit women, and our guy, he will soon come on to give us some breaking news and his assessment about the country and governance here and there. Detroit women, he will soon come on. I will put him on shortly. But let me tell you people something. For every time we speak, every time we say something, it gets to these Unity Party folks, and they are so angry on a daily basis. Because why? They are losing power. They are losing their jobs. But you know the unfortunate thing about it, or the irony of the whole thing?
When these people then took their time to insult and tell George we are the man I love so much, all the things I never call a speech from them. Even you get called about who used to be causing we are your eye again. When you get called about do your thing and causing we are here and there, you get myself used to talk. You get myself used to talk. In fact, he Eugene Fagon, when he left from beyond we are used to go sit down spoon top, all the thing here and there, he myself still used to talk. Call a speech from him for that. But I know he was putting his mouth. And you think those people that you were putting about, they are my friends? Or you think they were not my friends? Oh, so you just think that because Yeke then were talking to Wea, you think I didn't really love Wea? You think the thing that Yeke then used to be doing to Wea? But did I have to call a speech for Yeke? No. Did I have to? No. I did not equally believe in the person that Yeke believed in. And Yeke did not have to call a speech for me for that. Some of you were supporting Joseph Boyka. All of you used to go on Facebook. Some of you insult President Weah. Did I call a speech from you? No. I never had to call a speech from you. Because you believe that you don't believe in George Weah. I believe that I don't believe in Joseph Boyka. Why should I call a speech from you for that? There's nothing between you and myself. Even after the election or whatever it is, Yeke must still talk. Even the old man, Senator Prince Johnson, who did all the things he did to Weah, did I call a speech from Senator Prince Johnson? No. You saw recordings where Senator Prince Johnson and myself were still talking when you were doing nothing to George Weah. I was still talking. That's what maturity is. That's what made you people do not be mature. You see, this is what maturity is. It doesn't matter whether you want to talk anything about Weah or whatever. It is I don't have time for that. It's Weah. That's your view about Weah. That is what you think about Weah. And I don't have to call a speech for you for that. But you have call a speech for everybody in the country here because whatever it is. Why your problem? You see that? This is it. This is life. This is politics. I don't have to call a speech from you. The Kuba pass with them. You think there were people who were supportive of no, whatever it is, but we're still friends. And up to date, we are still friends. I don't have issues with them. Now everybody got to be on the same side. Now everybody got the same opinion or whatever it is. That's life. That's maturity. I never had to call a speech for any one of you. There were journalists who used to use their platforms and say out denigrating things about Weah. Say we met out there with professional colleagues who would meet, we speak, we talk to them here and there, we just laugh. We pass by. That's maturity. I never had a call a speech for any one of them. Today, they have decided to make everybody their enemies. So, what, are these people normal? That's the question I'm asking. Are they really normal? People cutting your speech for you. Not because I ever said anything bad to Jeremiah Pierre as suppressing. No. But Pierre may not want to just speak to me because why the issue? Pierre, I don't like your Joseph Boyka. And I will say my thing I want to say about him. It doesn't hamper our relationship that we have. Delon, I used to put more Delon, but until people used to be at the transport ministry, a brother that was there, other one Delon, they will go to him and say, but AB, whole day he can say you a friend, but whole day he put him more on Delon, he said, but the relationship between AB and myself, it had nothing to do with my brother Delon. Though Delon is my brother, but the relationship between AB and myself is by far different from the relationship between Delon and what it call. So you want me to call us speak for AB because AB is on Delon, and I say AB is no, that one is got nothing to do with it. Why you can't learn these little things that will make you to feel happy small and then live your life freely? You will not be angry. You will not be passing around. The only reason you're angry because you can't live the kind of life people like us live. The kind of maturity we bring to bear. You're not able to. That's why you angry throughout. No, you have a second, get ready here. You like it, you want to talk anything about where you talking there. Once you are still my friend, you're my friend. I don't get a problem with you. The idea I will not say about we are. My issue is you will not force me to say about we are. So if you want to call us speak for me because you say we are like this and I'm gonna say the same thing, that one just find your place to go. But if you want to say your thing, that's your belief. If even I walk by you and say, my man, you got to calm down, don't be saying no kind of thing that you want to, that's your belief. Should I call us speech for you for that? No, I leave it. Because that's maturity, that's tolerance. Muslims are saying that they don't trust Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ, no prophet, he lied. And we still speaking to Muslims. Christians are saying that anybody you see, in fact, the Muslim people, they are serving the demon or whatever it is. The Muslim people are not correct. There was nobody they call Prophet Muhammad. Whatever it is. Are we not still speaking to them? Should we call a speech for them because we don't have the same belief? No. Because that's the only way we can live happily and freely with each other. But accepting each other belief and say, look, that's your belief, that's why you believe in, this is it, that's it. That's why you see us decided to follow the practice of law. The practice of law, when we are representing our clients, we are not part of their problems. When we are representing our clients, we are not part of their problems. But we are representing their interests adequately. To the extent that if you hear me arguing with my fellow lawyer, we not imply that what client's interest we are on there. So when we leave from the courtroom, when we leave from the theater, when we leave from that floor, you'll see us laughing together, whatever it is. Because they are you see, you gotta be mature, Unity Party people. The reason the anger in the land, friends are now enemies and so forth, because you're not mature. You want to force me to leg your person, I will not do that. The little lesson I will teach your aid. That's why they call me teach your light. If you don't want to learn it, you will be angry through your whole life, your own 6 years. You see how you angry, sir? You angry for complete 6 years because you can't change anybody. So say you can't change them, why you can't live with them? You cannot learn to live with people, accept them as who they are. You move all your life. Sometimes you are doing these things for yourself so that you will have peace for yourself. You will have peace for yourself. You will enjoy peace. You do it for your own peace. You will never be angry. Tomorrow you sit down, you won't sit down, you lecture, you do your thing. It's not issue. It doesn't matter. Well, when your enemy will pass here right here, some of them you ask them, say, man, you and AB used to be friends here. Well, I mean, but this, that, here, I call us speech for you, no, forget about it. You may either say you may not want to follow me again, but you can say you call us speech for me. For what? Because of what I ever believe. I can't talk for that thing. I'm just teaching you little lessons. You know, these are things that you saw in the CDC people, they were forever happy. When you heard Stanton Waterspoon saying that when he went to George Weah was a because he never holds grudge against people for their belief what they have. It's up to them. The day they choose to come to him, he will speak to them. If you don't want to speak to Weah, that's it. But if you come to Weah, you want to speak to Weah will speak to you. Do you know how many times we went to Weah compound? Still saying it today. Do you know how many journalists I personally used to get there with Smith Toby and Sule Kebene? I say, we who are here beyond your year and there, when you're calling people here, you can set us apart. You get ready, you call all the journalists, even the critical journalists, and what they call your call them in Jamaica Resort. We will say that all of them come. We shouldn't be ostracizing them because of their belief. That is not what it is. So, as a result, we are living freedom of our friends. Today, the Unity Party people have said that most of the friends that we were with as journalists, they shouldn't even sit down with us and discuss with us, because now we see them straight. They say you stay doing business with AB. We're gonna do business with whatever. It doesn't matter. We may have our differences, but we'll always meet as people so that we live freely. That's what it is. Like I told you people, I will still repeat it. You get called about myself, never call a speech one day. Despite him insulting President Weah. Despite him insulting President Weah, I never call a speech from him one day. So now you will get ready and tell me, say you CDC journalist. I say, yeah, no problem. It doesn't matter. Do you think I have to call a speech from him for that? No, I can't. Do I know he's going against somebody is getting to me, but I can't call a speech for him for that? No, I'm not. Anyway, I just thought to teach you a little lesson, but you will not learn it because your brains are locked to demonic things. So that's what it is. Your brains are locked. Let me get to this guest here, because the guy always is behind me. ABO. And the kind of thing that he can tell me. Let me tell you that the man that can be beyond most of the things I can be telling you, the man, his information busts him. He has a lot of news. He has a lot of history. He has a lot of this. And this man I'm about to show to you people, you're looking at those of you in the diaspora. Some of you already started recognizing him already. Right? So they call him Jake the Snake. You see the green, when he gets in the green grass, you never see him, but when he comes out, he strikes. And then when he strikes, it's painful, it's poisonous, the venoms are there. And that's what it is. This guy you are seeing here. So sorry for calling him the former man of God. That's what they call powerful man. Let me put it that way. Let me say how's up to you or Detroit, and I great to join me. I think for the first time seeing your face. You always hiding off here.
Yes.
What's up?
Yes, salute to you. Thank you. Yes. Akua, okay, you can hear me?
I'm hearing you.
You can hear me?
100%. I'm hearing you, Jake.
Yes, salute to you and your salute to you and the followers. and those in radio land. Yeah, my name is Jake. They call me Jake the Snake, but my official name is Whitman. I'm a whistleblower for my country. I did it for George Weah. And I remember you host me before on Freedom FM, and I told you something and happened. I said the election would be rigged in Liberia.
Yeah.
And today it came to pass. So my whistle blowing, a lot of people know me about it. If the president know me about it, the former president. I'm a real whistleblower. They got favorite type of blowing whistle. My whistle blowing that for me to find money, a lot of money in Haiti, out of the country. Then I led my government to it. I did it for George Weah. We can remember during the maritime situation. Today we get Liska headquarters in our country because of my whistle blowing.
Okay.
And they call it a year special to say something to the Liberian people. Problem. It will shake the country. Believe me, this will go viral. It will shake the country. If you want me to just flow, I can flow.
No, you will have to flow there. I will ask you questions relating to what flow you do because you hear to hear blow. So just blow it and I will know the line of questioning when yeah.
Okay, let me say this. The reality, if anybody won't be denying, they won't be in denial that our business. 2 years now, almost 2 years now, the Unity Party government take power. Let's take all our political hat. We pledge allegiance to the Republic of Liberia. Everybody wants for the country to win. We're 178 years old, the oldest independent nation, and one of the poorest in the West African region. Are the facts. Let me say something I will say it tonight. Joseph Yiman Bouaga, the president of the Republic of Liberia, commander-in-chief of the armed forces, to a surrogate at Washington, he need to have unification, unify the whole country. If you not, let's see, maybe the Bouaga administration have been blackballed. 2 years into that presidency, they have traveled all over the world. They have been blackballed.
Yeah, blackballed. Just define.
They have been blackballed. Nothing happening for them.
Okay.
So blackball simply mean you cannot get nothing from the Western world until you put your house in order.
Okay.
That's what it means, blackball. The president have traveled. No money coming to the country. The people who were in the corridor of Washington, D.C. and other places, telling the Liberian people they have all the connection. It'll be way bad for you. Why nothing coming to the country? The president have made the highest travel, but why it's not happening?
Okay.
The president need to unify the country. That's the first thing you need to do. Let me say this here. Let me go further. The Unity Party made a serious mistake recently. If I would hear that feeling care, I will tell them the truth. If they will learn from my mistake, they will learn from it. I don't know who told the president. They invited somebody from America, a Democrat senator, they call Raphael Warnock, to the executive mansion. It was a bad move by the person that invited Raphael Warnock to the executive mansion. The videos are there. They paraded Warnock at the executive mansion in the African costume. I know what Raphael Warnock told them. It's simple. That the Republican ruling the country, Donald Trump ruling the country, how can you invite a Democrat senator from Georgia, Raphael Warnock? That was a great wrong move. And anybody can fact check it here now. You know where's Raphael Warnock?
No.
He's a radical. Heavy radical. He and the Republican cannot pull. Who in power now? The Republican. Who control the Congress? A Republican speaker. A Republican president. A Republican vice president. They control the Senate. Why you invite Raphael Warnock to the country? As we speak now, the State Department, Marco Rubio, everybody angry for that visit. So they believe that the Unity Party doing business with the doing business with Democrats, while on door and low IQ move by the Unity Party. The people that were parading that said that they were the smartest in the corridor of Liberia. Not knowing they're the more low IQ people I ever see. A Democrat now ruling the country. Why would you do business with Raphael Wonder? Why would I ask him now, Mr. President, who brought Raphael Wonder to Liberia must sack that person. They don't want the goodness of that country. You must sack that person. Who lied to the president? You just visited Donald Trump in the Oval Office. You tend to survey your land because you don't have the technology. Then you come, you paraded Raphael Wonder. Raphael Wonder abused his wife. The video that all circulating social media. He's a radical. He for abortion. He for homosexuality and all these things there. He's a radical. Nobody can stay in. Then the Republican Party that you visited the Oval Office, they saw it. It's a bad signal. That's the first ugly move on the Unity Party. Probably they can change course. It'll be the second thing I would like to tell you. I'm a whistleblower. Millions of dollars also. During the Georgia administration, first and millions of dollars also. The Unity Party need to be smart to find that money. They get a lot of people stepping on that money. Millions of dollars also. Because Georgia was thinking to win a second term. But it never happened for him. But if the Unity Party is smart, they can walk after it, but no, they don't have the ego out. Because they don't listen to nobody. They are fat cow. But the main thing I hear for AB, here's the main thing I hear for. I see everybody parading in Liberia about 2029. AB, there'll be nothing they call 2029. I will shake the country tonight. I will break it down for you. I don't care what will happen. That my prediction, that my common sense, that my vision, that everything. There'll be nothing they call 2029. The year 2029 will come. But there'll be nothing in Liberia they call 2029. I will break it down for the followers here. If you can see the Unity Party people talking the corridor of Liberia, they say, "Joy, we're not coming back, Joy, we're not coming back." It's a calculated plan. Listen, I will say a raw. 2029 will be hot. 2029 will either make Liberia or break Liberia. Listen, they will keep this clip. Maybe let me get to the point quickly because I don't have too much time with you.
Okay.
2029 will either make Liberia or break Liberia. I'm putting it ahead of everybody. They will keep this video. Maybe you remember when George Weah traveled out of the country when he was president to Qatar. There are three audio in Liberia. Three audio. The NSA boss, Prince Johnson, get one audio that he never released to the country. The former president have another audio that he never released from Prince Johnson. And Samuel Koga get another audio. AB.
Listening.
I think 2029 either make Liberia or break Liberia. Let me break it down for you. You remember when Prince Joseph of the chief of staff, the armed forces of Liberia, his younger was a commander, his younger was a defense minister. The president left Liberia, went to Qatar. Then people within the opposition, collaboration opposition party at that time, when the president spent about 30 to 40 days. Prince Joseph got a damaging audio within president as we speak. You will be surprised about who that guy. You ask people who that guy. Are facts. You can never deny it because it's a man of God. They told Prince Joseph and then to overthrow George Weah. And Prince Joseph came on air, he couldn't implement that particular plan, but that plan can still be in motion by 2029. Because the only fear of the Unity Party is George Weah. So what will happen? Let me break it down for you. That my prediction, I hope it not happen. I hope the military take part. They were planning a fake coup by 2028, by 2027, 2028. Then they were planning a fake coup the Unity Party will orchestrate, all of them will orchestrate or fake with the security apparatus, all of them. Then Joseph Baga will go to exile, acting that they overthrow him. Then they'll have a military junta rule. The military will take power. Let me break it down for you. The military will take power. Then that why I will say that why I'm saying there will be nothing they call 20 if they don't take part in our if they take part in our democracy, if they don't take part in our democracy, there'll be nothing they call 2029. Because they will play a coup. Because they know 2029, the president will be 85 years old, going to 86 years old, will be feeble, seriously feeble. He cannot rule. So they're scared. They believe Jeremiah Kun cannot win Georgia to the ballot box. So what they will do, they will intervene. The military will take over. And let me remind you here, they portray in the country, everybody receive it a little bit, but people pay attention. I come here ahead of everybody. You remember when certain police in the military had a problem. The military chief, Foleki from the barrack, he met Gregory Cuomo to settle a dispute at a gas station in Monrovia. The bystander, the Liberian people, the bystander, what they were saying, we want the military. We want the military. We want the military. That was a signal. Then the second thing that happened, let me remind you, you're quick to forget. I hope it, I said, this is my credential. Because I think I'm a whistleblower, I think out of the back, I put my pieces together, my puzzles then together. Now why we hear the United Party say, oh, John, we are not coming back, it could be one of the biggest plans to stop the opposition from coming to power, whosoever can be. I'm talking about it was stage of fake coup. It happened during the No Drugs campaign. The No Drugs campaign at the Capitol building. When a lot of people were, oh, no drugs. You see a certain group, the videos are circulating. A certain group of women, other people say, we want the military. Why the military story coming on here? What kind of story today? Because the Unity Party, you read our playbook, that reality, they never let to relinquish power. They never let to relinquish power. Look at that doctrine. Look at that playbook. So they will do anything possible to have grace on power. That's the only way, because the only man they fear in the Republic of Liberia, and the only man standing to that rule, that the reality, George Weah. Why they're not talking about no other opposition? It's the only man standing and the last man standing. It's reality. You like it or not, that's a reality. I hope my prediction don't come from reality. I'm going ahead of everybody. 2028 to 2029, this kind of scenario can happen in our country. And what will happen? They will dissolve the parliament. They will dissolve the legislature. All that thing are legislature. All that thing they're doing in the parliament there. If the military take over, it's normal. A martial law, they will eradicate. They will dissolve the whole legislature, because they believe the legislature is one of the biggest problems concerning our country today. So then what will happen? Then within the military junta, if it happens, people within the Unity Party will still be there. So that while they're positioning all the security, tap people to strategic position, but someone when they unleash it happen. That reality. I hope it not happen. I pray that the military, the chief of staff, the defense minister, they shouldn't interfere in our democracy, because we came for a very long way, and not because of power. No, let it flow the way it wants. Let it flow the way it's flowing. A breaker cannot, because breaker cannot challenge them. Breaker can never go beyond 2029. The rating is on the wall, because you'll be 85, 84, 85. 85, 86, that range, the president will be feeble. So the Unity Party can never replace him. And because they know that Jeremiah Kun, deeply they know within yourself, cannot win Georgia to the ballot box. So AB, I'm saying this ahead of time. And the second one, millions of dollars sitting somewhere, millions of dollars sitting somewhere for the Unity Party because the government continue. So if there's out of the country, and the last thing I would like to give to the Unity Party, one thing I would like to tell them, if somebody can take a particular clip and get to the president, summon all your ambassador back home, summon everybody, let it come to the nation capital, Monrovia, some of them, let it come back home and ask them questions. Ask them, because they're working for you all outside. They get a lot of people stepping on the government money, millions. I know some council general, but I won't call it yet now because, well, my whistle blowing is different. This time, I did it for George. We are concerning Labrador Maritime. Today, we get Liska headquarters in my country because of me. But this time, if I blow in whistle for government to make money, I will have my lawyer sitting with me like you, like Arthur Johnson will be I will select Arthur Johnson, Councilor Arthur Johnson will be my lawyer. I will sit on the table, we will discuss, we'll sign paper before I tell them where money is heading. I did it for George Weah, but the mistake I made at that time, I was naive, and it never treated me right, reality. To add blow whistle container Labrador Maritime, I talk about the Cohen brother. The agent are responsible for our maritime. They are multi-millionaire. And the last thing I would like to say before I leave you, probably you will ask me a few questions, no problem. I pray. Maybe the Unity Party here or in the cookie jar already. But I pray for the good of the country. I pray that the Unity Party, Jeremiah, especially Jeremiah Kuhn, you shouldn't renew Meta Steel Asala Mutual contract. You shouldn't renew it. Let me break it down. You must fact check me here. Asala Mita, they're living close by me here. Luxembourg is our headquarters. The company worth $100 billion. It be with a B. $100 billion. $100 billion. They're giving Labrador chicken change. The meter sales is the boss alone. The boss. They call it meter itself. It worth $100 million individually. They are rich country. They are rich company. But now the first steel company in the world. For to reserve our natural resources, especially the iron ore, that's a lot of resources for us. The Unity Party, let it be stubborn this time. They shouldn't just sign an agreement. They shouldn't get renewed. Let it check all the boxes down. If they want, some can introduce them with billions of billion-dollar steel companies around the world. I told the same thing of the former President George Weah. I said, Mr. President, if even you win second term, do not renew Meta Steel. Why you need to see Jerry was reluctant. I'm asking Mr. Bwaka and the surrogate of the Unity Party. I'm the whistleblower, they call the bomb. The former president called me the bomb. You chief, I can't know my way. Let you take out a political hand, a reality. They must not renew Meta Steel just like that. Because the money we get it from Meta Steel is a chicken change. Let me remind Labrador, our iron ore industry, our iron ore business, has been there for many, many years. The Swedish-American company called Lamco, they operated that mine for over 50 plus years. Let me tell Labrador people what they don't know. Mineral don't grow, mineral don't finish. So that our large deposit of mineral, we need to preserve it for the next generation of Liberians, not for us, for generation to come. And the last one, our timber industry, before was a billion industry, billion. But now, no, not anymore. You know why? On the Charles Siddle term, they cut half our tree. They cut almost all the trees in Liberia. They never plant trees. So today, the Ballon logging company in the country, they're raking our Ballon mineral, Ballon timber. So, but my main thing here, I just came to go ahead about everybody. If 2029 either make Liberia or it break Liberia, and I pray that Fuller, Mr. Fuller, you're a patriot, and NSA boss. chief of staff, all those in the security apparatus. Nothing shall convince you to put our country back in the dark days. If anything, the military trap, I see the country will bring, I see destruction upon that land. Let the military shouldn't take part. Let the democracy flow. Who win, they win. Try to relinquish power. They shouldn't hijack nothing because they won't get grace on power. I'm going ahead of everybody. In my 11-13, because the particular, I came to make this video. If you cannot threaten me because I'm giving capital to the European Union. I'm a Republican by identity. I support the GOP. I support the Trump administration. Everybody that know me in the West. I'm a fanatic of Donald Trump because I like the policy. I will give all the copy to the American embassy, to Israeli embassy, because I'm a whistleblower. We get whistleblower protection in our country. So the day I come to Liberia, I am coming to Liberia very soon. Because I'm coming to Liberia because I want for the Unity Party to make millions of dollars that will hardly somewhere. They say government continue, but if we are putting it outside, this is the main thing I came here for. I've been dying to come here. I hope that 2027, 2028, 2029, it can be in the making, it can happen, but I hope.
You're right.
The professional military people, they shouldn't take part in our democracy.
All right, Jake, thank you. I just have a couple of questions for you, and which is very much important to just tell the public. Now, with this whistleblowing and everything you are putting out, I must admit that, in fact, the comments, and you can see the signs all pointing towards that, and the arrogance of the government, because no government would think that tomorrow they will leave power and they will not want to treat the people who may take over from them right.
Hey, let me say another one quick. Concerning for them to grip on power. Maybe I think you know this woman is a Charles D.B. King granddaughter. I think I know granddaughter or daughter. I know Arena King. What kind of king? You know her name. So you are
really?
Yes. Okay. Let me break your bubble here. You remember she made one statement, but she twisted on the opposition side, but she was just diverting Liberian people. Let me put her in your statement. Me put her in our statement. The videos are there. She said the way the opposition acting, probably foreign force will come, like ECOWAS, all these people can remember.
You said that, yeah. The view is that
then they will have an interim government. That's one of that game plan. It's a game plan. It's already that part of that game plan. So when you see them having misrule and other things, and they know that Akalari, they know the president. They know Joseph Waka cannot go beyond 20. Y'all keep this video. The president can never go beyond 2029. The president can never go beyond 2029. So, in the tactic, two things will happen. The interim enrichment to prolong beyond because they're scared for Georgia to come back to power. And the second one, for our military to not interfere. For our military to not interfere. If our military interfere, maybe, believe me, Liberia go back in that dark days. Because the young generation, they don't know, they never saw the Liberian Civil War. They never saw it. They saw it only on YouTube. I pray, because what I'm saying, I'm a prediction. That man prediction, I hope it's not happening. I hope there's no put it into motion. Because why, as they share your question, why the Unity Party telling you Georgia won't come back, the greatest opposition leader, the men are just relinquished power. Donald J. Trump, he came back to power. After ruling, he came back. Mahama came back to power. A lot of people come back to power. So why are they telling you, they're telling the Liberian people, Georgia will not come back to power? So I go ahead of everybody. They have got millions of dollars, multi-million dollars. And the Unity Party can work after for them to make money. But before I blow that way short to them, I will say with Councillor Arthur Johnson, he will be my lawyer in the country.
Okay. Anyway, that money that yeah stay because the one that years yeah the way they stealing it, they doing all kind of thing with it. Better you say that one yeah because they have money here. You see how they put doing the money business now.
But I'm not forced to talk. I'm not forced to do anything.
No, don't
Nobody
do
can
that.
force. I'm a wake up. When
Then
I
you
find
don't
something, if I'm needed, I'm forced to do anything. I
yeah,
just saying it and just showing it.
responsible government for that kind of whistle blowing, keep it and give it the response. They put it irresponsible already. They spoiling the whole country. The small money then I years they sharing it and they eating it all over. You heard about Joseph Burger mansion in Korea, right?
yeah. No.
Oh, bring that money here, you'll see what you will be again. Blow the whistle, yeah, that one kind again. At least the whistle blowing you did on we are on this guy here, right? And you see that list
Yeah.
thing. Okay, bring that other one here on Joseph Burger and see what you will happen today. They will play that money. All right, women. Thanks so much for what you've said. But again, I think everything you are saying, if you look at the behavior pattern of the Unity Party folks, it all points exactly to what you are saying. Now, and one thing you said is that if they dare try it, they will not be successful. It will just plunge the country into chaos. And these are some of the things that we've been talking, and we've always said that because the kind of behavior pattern the people have had, as though they will never see anybody in the future or they will never leave power. That's all you can see the Unity Party do. For Joseph Burger to deny George we had a VIP launch, that means he will never be former official.
But Ebi, sorry to not cut you off. But you remember similar thing when I in Guinea. You remember Dumuya, General Dumuya now. They made that overthrow a contest from Guinea. That was a fake coup. It was a fake coup planned by the government at that time when Dumuya came from the west. Dumuya in the French military or the French gendarme. He came, the president brought in to quiet down protests in Guinea.
Mm-hmm.
He quieted down half of the protests in Guinea at that time. The opposition were leading the opposition were wanted to come in power because the group at that time never wanted to relinquish power. They planned a coup that Dumuya overthrew Conte. They arrested Conte, bloodless coup. They arrested Conte. Conte flee out of Guinea. He went and came back after months. He came back. Where Conte is today, Conte living in Guinea. So that had Dumuya seized power. Now Dumuya decided now to give to Savannah, but he will take part in the election. So I pray that our smart professional people, they shouldn't go that route. They shouldn't because we come from a long way. They shouldn't crumble that country back in the dark days. No. They might not even dream about it. And to dissolve parliament. Imagine. Because when the military take over, they would dissolve the parliament. What would be the level? What would be the legislature? All these people are fighting what they deal on it. All these things, they need to protect it now. They need to go in-house and make new law that the military shouldn't take power in our country. We had a military rule before. You're finished forgetting? Then the military rule will bend run Liberia. Fast, nobody will do business with us. If they for reality.
Okay, thank you, Jake. We appreciate, and I think it was quite fantastic. We'll send that to you again anytime we want. Yeah. So thank you so much. We appreciate.
Okay, salute to you and your followers. Yeah, please help to share this particular video. Salute. Okay, bye-bye.
Yeah. All right, Jake the Smith, Jake the Snake, and he has just said it. But again, you want to doubt, but this is exactly the pattern. But it's good that he revealed it so that we prepared ourselves for that. Our brothers who are patriots in the military, they are setting orders that you don't take because you know that it will undermine the interests of your country. When I sat right here, I said that the Unity Party, the military was already politicized under the CDC government. The military people came after me or whatever, they grab my boss, old man, same sign. You've seen the pattern already, right? So the signs are always there. Because for the Unity Party people to behave the way they behave in general, they will never leave power. Because sometimes you want to be careful how you treat your friends, because tomorrow their time will come and you want to be treated the same way. But for them to be behaving the way they're behaving, owing to what I was even explaining how they get quarter speech from people, because they have no plan that they will ever leave power. They have decided to possess this country.
They have owned this country. They have made this country their entitlement. And this is how they are behaving. And people who go to these kind of plans are people who have that false sense of entitlement. That anyone can do these things. Why you think Bwaka will not want to respect, or we are home between tomorrow, he could be former president too, and all about it will want to respect him too. But he doesn't care because he thinks that it will never happen. Why you think the ministers and what the corner they are behaving the way they're behaving? Why you think they are saying we will never come back? They are even saying never. They don't even tell you say we will not come back. They say we will never come back. Are you not hearing them? So all these things are great, and you can see it that is planted because the very guys who were in the military, immediately Joseph Bwaka won, who doesn't care about anybody who aligned with the CDC, he gave all of them rank and promotions in his government. So that he will solidify them, brought another breed up in the military, and placed them in strategic positions to the extent that the entire joint security, they are all Unity Party partisans. The Fulel, the Gregory, the Princey Johnson, all of them, the Justice Minister, forget it. That's terrible. All of them, they are all Unity. So the entire joint security that's supposed to sit and discuss the security of the state, they are all politicized. So what do you expect? Jake, thank you so much. And we appreciate that. And it's just a sign. But again, like we said, we'll keep talking. And of course, there are patriots. And there are people who will stand up for their country. And I know for sure God reveals to redeem. And that's the trust we've got. Let's get to the lines and interact with our callers right here on this very day. You should be able to share this. And we are grateful. Let's go on, folks. I've said what I've said. Jake, I've said what he had to say. And he's gone. I'm here with you. And I'm about to pick your calls. Let's get to the lines. Interact with our callers. Let me see. Okay, 0772 239933. And we have 086 304497. Then we come down to the female line exclusively. It says here 0777980375. Let's get on and let's keep talking. El, what are you doing? Yeah, let's hear from you.
Yeah, I'm calling for the call of
Jefferson?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, but Eddie, you see, you can remember during the election time when the father went to China. When you say when anything happens, there will be end of last year.
Yeah.
What I scream, Father care. Father know all you educating on. You only get information that anything say behind you. So what the people are talking at you? Because anything I don't want to come on, you say, Joe, we will not come back. So you go to the tell me, Joe, we will not come back. But Eddie, I get everybody get life. Everybody get blood. Everybody get blood. That's somebody kill somebody. The police say no. The police get run away. The police know that when they grab you, they will kill you or they will kill you. They sure you will be a friend. So anything that will happen in the country, you will always see the pain. 1991, I was one year. We saw the pain that went through. So anybody see that anything will happen, you will suffer. One way or another, not all the family you will carry. Some of your family will be here. Not the way you say your wife, your children, all your family. No, you can not family will be here with us. Who will live, they will live. They will die, they will die, they will die. We pray to God for 2029 to be peaceful, to go to the Bible path, to elect President Weah, to come back in 2029. And whatever in the tweet, so I want to lead us there. We told that leader, all of them.
That one and not the five for because you say I will do it to your leader there too.
Yeah, but it's what they doing. Go back to the what they put to the plastic over there. No, they said tomorrow I'm go buy again. Come and let get Google with me.
Thank you, my brother. Thank you for your contribution. And they are already giving Burkinabes land in Grand Gita. You know the Burkinabes, and there are people that will, because these are foreigners who own nothing, and of course, people can go to them and collect them. But we get in there. What are you doing, bro? Okay, so let me get on to this one. Right here, William Bro had called. I pick you up, bro, but you have to call back if you know what you're doing. Yeah?
This is Lester, USCA, Lester City.
Yeah, Lester.
Yeah, bro, AB. Now, what the people, what the party chairman said, the roof was on 25 years.
Yeah, the party chairman said that too. You're right.
Yeah, that's why he said it. Because I want to play there. Oh, we got to tell us that we are the citizens we hear. Me, I'm a Benjamin. When they try, they will see the next period, second period. Like well, with so many ever before. Hello? So the man you dare try.
Okay, thank you. All right.
Hello.
All right. Yeah, well done, bro. Let's hear from you. Hello, bro. I'm getting you. Are you getting me? Okay, so bro, you can call back if you can. Let me get on. Our mothers are also up and running. Hello, how are you doing? Let me get them. Hello. Yeah, let's hear from you.
Yeah, Victoria back calling from Johnson J.
Yeah, Vic.
I think what I call it I said if anybody thinking that they will make election or they will force somebody to be president in the country. Because nobody was saying here. If you run the peace, I run at you. The people that the international community equa, they will bring somebody from the chair. Because no, how many men will sit down? Nobody will sit down. I told you, as my brother traveling now, it's a window of engineer. If nobody try it. So go back to the judge, they will be prepared. Nobody was saying you go there. I told my mom. Nobody was saying you. They put the listen to all. And they said, nobody was saying you go there. So and the package was that this year never come out of the inside for 200 years to come to pressure. They told you we will go back to the same place. Ever can have a year. We will go to it. Damage. They will they will bring somebody to put in the power. Yeah, we will be celebrating. And then whosoever for the family to sit here. Thank you very much.
Thank you for your contribution. I appreciate that. Hello, how are you doing?
So, Abby, how you doing, Papa?
I'm doing fine, man. CC. Great to have you on.
Thank you, my son. Lord, you beat for Falcon. You beat for 100 times. Education, you big. You big, you know more than him. Or like to cross him by. Yeah, my son, Abby. So you somebody in the country, you are a hero.
I know.
You are a hero.
I know.
People they want to play with going like that I need that. Going the water I need when you go in the play I need that. You beat for them.
I know.
You beat it up big. They say they get all the media in the country, but you overcome all of them. They can't make it. They can't make it. When you won 40 the people and they are dancing. 40 but you and lose your knee. In their boy start with the country to go to want to see you. They're going to see the ABI. What you going to say about the president? Oh, I said, of course, heavy. They call job like a course, my course, a part. Give me the far from where on that stuff. You call what in the continent, and market solo. Or I say, coffee. Then when you can't want it, it will have to get like the client and the boss of the year like your partner. And your partner, I say, your money there. That's your money there for you. You're not for partner. Anybody can go, but if you're a child go there, the TV say, I have a platform is open for you. You won't go on the ABA or ABA, you won't go there. Take your ABA. That place has no moral. It's no moral again. That place, what is it? It has no moral. It's also the same thing. I'm there. Nothing happy. You see, when you mean I will go, and I play. When you go people go to, see, can you imagine that? If I know anybody in the platform, and people come to say, oh, let me go to comparison. You people there. Let them suggest and suggest that before the quality in the country said there will be many things. Oh, they first say they're joking. But they you like somebody, they're joking. And they still that way down. Who are they will live? That's what I was talking about. But they're trying nothing in the country. The most Bacola in the most Bacola. Telling you. Don't be afraid. Those and then go step up. The city will step back and say, oh, you win. Only one free food. The food will go back to them. And they say they free gun. They are the port. They say they free police gun. They bring two continental for. Who watching you looking at them? What people are. What is for president now? Or a vision, not really play any fool. I'll see what we talk about it. And I'm going to thank you.
Thanks, man. Let me hear from William, bro. He been on for William. I don't know whether you're getting me, but you should be able to get me. Yeah, bro. Let's hear from you.
Yeah, I'm getting. Hello, AB.
Okay, no, bro. Yeah, sorry. Let me get you, please.
Yeah, I'm calling from Istanbul, Turkey, Melvin.
Yeah, let's hear from you.
Yeah. Everything that Jake said not far from being true.
Okay.
You remember the 2023 election. One of the reasons that we came up soon for the president coming up soon to let him go. It was one of the main reasons. You know, the CDC, we make a great mistake when we came to power. All of our security system of the country were in the hands of Unity Party. Mm-hmm. The chief of staff, the defense minister, the justice minister, the national security director, all of them were people that work with the Eddie Johnson Sally, the UP government, and the president maintained them. So that cool structure was a thing you to talk about, I think, all the time. So what it is saying, we just have to be very vigilant and always talk about it and put people on their guard that it shouldn't happen, because if anything happens, You know, Charter came to Liberia with that coup for 6 months. The 6 months actually worked because in 6 months time, the minute they were very heavy careful. But after that 6 months, we go low. Another minute buffer for Cape Bank, Unimo-K came to Unimo-K and J. Before we make up all Liberian. And at that time, our mind was small. Now everybody in Liberia know everything. At that time, 1990, there were no just were on a low profile, not just. So we just telling them that we are on the lines. You know, they were one of the reasons that the president let go because that coup were always there. They were always there. And let me just say they want to Falcon a group. Maybe you are proved to, you don't have to prove, but you are make Liberian to know that you matter. Your voice matter. Anytime you talk, they can go into people's flesh and continue to talk. God will protect you. God will guide you and bless you. Thank you so much for the show, and we should be on alert for what Jake said.
Right.
Thank you.
Oh, thank you, my brother, for your contribution. I appreciate it. Let me get to the female line, then get to the online and offline as well. Hello, how are you doing?
Hello?
Yeah, let's hear from you, please.
Yes. Yeah, I have somebody calling for La Paz.
Yeah, what?
Maybe. Why you joke about election? Because people will be suffering around here. So get when they say our people suffering. They want to go and say all that they voted for them. They suffering in the country. We will not vote. We feeling sorry for that one. And then we will go vote. We get our election. They say many times the people they don't wear EZA. They don't know how to run on bullet. That they don't want to make them scary. They want to know how to drink dirty water. That they don't want to make them scary. But we were born here. We hear the warfare. We hear everything happen. They don't we're running when the Mediterranean don't play the country ourselves.
Thanks, man, for your contribution. So let me get on to bro. Yeah, bro, let me hear from you too. Then we get on to the offline. Yeah.
I'm bro again. Thank you. I like the way you just flip over that CC and far gone because it's that important. You and I man not compare. I mean, you just doing your own thing because you want to. He always give me significance based on the kind of funny things he's always doing. But it meant the guy who you hosted. I can remember we said similar thing like that before. Yeah, especially when it relate to the appointment of the chief of staff, Waka nephew. Okay, we said similar thing. I even shared with some of the lawmakers, but they also they have filed a call for most of them. I share the information where they told me that my begin leave it. We are vigilant on all those things, but when the time ready to read, we know what kind of thing we do. So important lawmakers, we share the information with them. So everything he's saying, it makes sense and on track, but it will not happen because we are already on top of that game.
You're right.
Like he's thinking, so it will not happen. So we just want to urge our people, our Liberian people, especially citizens, let them keep pushing the case. Everything that you think that they say they're planning, we are way far ahead of them. And it will not happen. So let them keep pushing up, campaigning and making sure and touching our people and touching our basic. Everybody not capable of doing anything. Any attempt for them to do it that they don't want to run from Liberia. So we are on top of that. Thank you very much.
And the country is heavily divided. And that division we talk about there is in the military, it is in the police, it's everywhere. The country is heavily divided. And when they say the country is heavily divided, meaning it's in every sector. Unity Party led for 12 years, CDC led for 6 years. That 6 years, CDC had people in the military. CDC, they may not even have been put there during the CDC time, but they too also they are Liberians. But they are professionals and they're supposed to the same way the health sector is divided. Every other area divided. That's how the country looks now. So any plan they make, Babu will divide cola. That's what I know for sure. Hello, how you doing? Hello. Yeah.
How you doing, my brother?
Yeah, I'm fine, boss. Go on. Let's listen to you.
Yeah. I think the revolution that guy trying to give, right? Because he's speaking from the level of a scholars.
Okay.
The guy is a scholar. The guy is putting puzzle together. Jerry is putting puzzle together. And the puzzle you put together, you can tell, like you said, Abby, the only way I will treat you in his meal, right, as a friend today.
except I know that I will have nothing to do in the future again, no more.
Yes.
That's the only way I'll treat with immune behavior. Because nowhere in this world where brother knows that you will become an ex-president and then he expect to not be given a courtesy. Right? And he treated George like this. So that tells you that Jake already put the apostle together as a scholar.
Yeah.
But what do we tell the guys, right? We tell the guys, no, that bullshit, nonsense, transport, 1990, for ignorant the war, with a certain nonsense. And nobody try it in the modern day age. I was saying, the army man, the police man, innocent man, why is it putting a coup? For me, putting a man, a part, the children, anyone in the war, even in a bill, to tell them the war will be total. The second one, the king of do the Mouse, to get rid of the British for all of Nairobi, Mombasa, and other cities, and the second one of them, the guys are right, don't put an answer, no, begging you, don't pay a comment. Strike. We want it today. It will not work. So she's kind of, hey, the one going to join and I want all the dark peace, right? Let me just leave it. That's what I will die. Because I will die in jail. I can tell you, I will die in jail. I come in the parliament, but I will die in jail. I tell you today. So that'll be pretty fun. So I'm out to the government, put it one power, let it play fun. Let's not come. Let it come.
Okay.
Yeah,
I just thank God their utterances are there. We know their utterances no signs to danger. That's anti-democratic statement. Hello, how are you doing? And hello, how are you doing?
Yeah, Ebi, how you doing, my dear brother?
Yeah, fine. Please go on.
Yeah, Ebi, I had a same dream last year.
Okay.
Ebi, my son was supposed to be in Liberia to graduate, but when I had that dream, the process was already completed. I never wasted no time, and I brought him straight to the US. Now he's completing high school year. I had that same dream, and the military took over the whole country. And when I had that dream, I told my wife, I said, that man need to come. And we fought her. He came, and see last year. So you let pray, because the men play every time when they go out, they say, it's not coming back to power. That's something they're depending on. And their main hope is that where is a man, you don't let tension. So maybe when there is tension, we are saying, okay, for the sake of the Liberian people, I leave it. That's your plan. But if this time around, it will not work with us. Because see when we are turning power over to them, they should do the same. So I just called to make that statement. What I got said, I had a dream for it, and because of that, I was able to bring my son quick. He should have read that from high school last year, but I didn't wait there. I brought him back. I brought him to America. Because when I see
we are holding ground. And of course, we are the powerful guys. Thank you guys so much. We are getting there. 2029 is a must, and we will take over. Hello, how are you doing?
Hello, how are you?
Yeah, fine. Please go on.
Thank you for having me. One thing I want to say is that if you are posting a mind of marriage related to me, you are never ever going to mention this person. Maybe person where you are popular, you want very to and try to do. But if you're very much free, you will never ever, or you're somebody that is talking, and a very example, then you never ever mention this person. That's how so, my two things here, we see what our biggest share, right? That is the thinking of the topic of it. That is why we have to but I would think to them. And honestly, I just got thinking I'm in my and I was thinking about it. So if what you are right, you see the level because we would, you see the wind, the mountain, you see the thing that I do, that is what we are. They will still come in and put the mouth with it to go out, see that is that. The more stuff is so well doing that thing, with the copy of the
you're right.
That's supposed to
okay. Yeah, give me a big. Anyway, thank you so much, my brother. Hello.
Hey, Leo here, man. How are you?
Okay, Leo. Let's hear from you.
Hey, so again, thank you for the show. Look, I was just on the show on Friday. I said I don't see your 2029. And last week's recording, I told the guys, brought them, all of myself, friends. I said let that tip from last week be kept. But look, if we are on top of this, we are on top of. Let me bring calm to this situation, my people. You see, the Bible says a house divided in itself will not stand. There are a lot of things that's going on that's already being leaked out here to us. So it's like again, like bro said. As a matter of fact, when you're thinking once, we're thinking 3-4 times ahead of you. So let's bring calm to this situation. And I want to thank my brother Warner for the revelations. But look, again, like you said, the Bible, God said, I will reveal so that you can pray and redeem it. But we are on top of this. Maybe thank you for the show.
All right, thank you. Next caller, right here on this dial. We got 11 more minutes. We can manage that. Hello, how are you doing? Hello? Hello, are you there? Sorry. So let me get on to this one right here. Hello, how are you doing?
Yeah, baby.
Yep.
Well, I'm happy to have a as my brother travel along and say, we the Nigerian, and me there, then you know, even the cheapest star when it is in there. They know what before the time reach, we tell our president, John, where you go to now. And we finish level the country, they will come forever.
We not go that far. Don't worry about that. We can't even go that far. We can't even go that far. We are only these questions we are just using. The people know they love the country. And I know there are some great military men there in the country who really understands and know their country. They love their country. Hello, how are you doing? They will not do that. So let's leave.
Yeah, how are you?
Yeah, fine. Please go on quickly. Let's hear from you. And
thank you, man. Thank you for just passing over that door, man, because you know your dead. So let me be calibrating. Yeah, I was really happy that you did that. You just passed over him. God know what you to even identify him. We will deal with him, okay? But the whole thing when during the coronavirus, when President Weah had a song that he said the uncertainty, there is uncertainty in the world, is what happening around Boaka. Some of the United Party folk that I am close to, and some of the CDC people, they can admit to this. Before Boaka inauguration, I dream whatsoever that happened to Boaka during inauguration. I told my colleagues exactly that what happened. After Boaka inauguration, I had another dream. The dream is the executive marshal was attacked. But one person, everybody neglected Boaka. It was one single person that stood for Boaka in that attack. And today, that person all of the government that they are basically to go find that person to bring him in. They're not my basically.
Oh.
So look, that guy is all of the government. I'm not talking about the land my energy minister if you go for him, but that key person, it was that person that stood for Boaka. Everybody left me. It was that guy that stood for Boaka in that executive marshal attack.
That would have
they are basically to go look for that man to bring him back.
That would have been.
So the man is there, they will find him.
Why? But we don't know they say the man go, they will find the brain.
So let me not go on. I will text you.
Okay.
And you see what is happening around Boaka. Let's look at what is happening around here. If you check the current budget, all of the security area of the budget is raised. In fact, Gregory Cuomo is requesting the money that you requested when you say you want to treat additional 1,005 police force. So when you look at the election that will be coming, besides the one that we are talking about, they are planning to do, it's a government capacity because mind you, the people have withdrawn their support when it comes to election in Liberia. 2023 election was fully sponsored by us. But the Unity Party government raised 60 million, 70 million to sponsor election in this country at this time when we are looking at them abusing the economy of the country. They cannot even raise money to strictly pay 77. So there's one lot of things that surround the government. But all we can say today is that we are dreaming and we are having confidence. And that city that God said, I was with somebody, they were dropping me. But they didn't know that I can hear that their thing they were speaking. Similar thing that God explained. But the way you read the explain and what they say, they don't want for Jerry to take it. But because they don't want for Jerry to take it, they will do that so that they can perpetuate themselves in power. That is how they were doing their own discussion in our vehicle. They were helping me to drop it to town.
Okay.
So there are a whole lot of things that are going on. But I will know we're telling them that we are ahead of them. We are prepared. Anywhere they bring it, we'll be prepared to challenge it.
Thank you, Edmond. Thank you, Edmond Carr. Hello, how are you doing?
AB 10, man, the line is too hot. I've been fighting to get through.
Country business now, everybody else.
Yeah, AB, anyway, thank you so much. But AB, I just want to, well, I don't know it was part of the topic, but I want to say something about Eugene Fangon.
So why you want to
A man like Eugene Fangon, a man like Eugene Fangon who live in America, useless. He had no place to live for himself. Either live with girlfriend or live with a friend man. Joe, we are main deputy minister. He went to library, went for I think 3 years. He not even secured a Z-Ram for himself. He came from America, our library came to America, man picking in New York. Papa, a gossip Flomo got to raise money, collected money from people to give it to him. Then you settle in somebody. From there, you have to stay with care and son. A man like that, useless drunkard like that. You will be in library, start talking nonsense about you. No, when I saw that thing, maybe I took it personal. I wish I were in library. I want to meet that man in your face.
Oh,
who is he? What kind of education does he even have? He said he got AA, I know 3 times or 4 times. And comparing himself with you? Huh? A professional journalist career with degree in journalism and also a lawyer.
Thank you.
A man that want to bring himself to even talk about you? He's a disgrace. He's a damn fool, drunkard, useless man who go to LBA and start kissing women there. That's sexual harassment. And fool like that stay in a position. In a working place, he kissing women. And women have to leave for a job because he refused to kiss him or to lay down with him because he has integrity. She have to quit her job. A man like that? Jesus Christ. God have mercy on him, but AB, thank you.
Thanks,
that fool is not even to your toenail.
Okay. Appreciate it. All right, so let me see. Where do we go? Where do we go with all of this? And that is it. Let me go this way, then I come the other way around. Right? And I think we can make it together. Hello, how are you doing quickly? Hello?
Hello.
Hi. How you doing?
I'm fine, Teacher Larry. How are you?
I'm doing so fine. Thank God for life.
I'm calling in from Seoul, South Korea.
North Korea. Let's hear from you, boss.
South Korea.
South Korea, sorry. Let's go on.
Yeah. Okay, Teacher Larry, I want to say thank you for the show. I haven't called the show for a while now, but then today I get an opportunity. Yeah, you know, I listened to the guy speak, and I just want to say this, right? Unity Party, they always think that Liberia belongs to them.
Yeah, that's their thought.
So yes, they feel that Liberia belongs to them. That's why when you say you are not a Unity partisan, they get best with you, they call you all sorts of names. But whatever thing they have in mind for that country, it will never work because even the citizens, they will not embrace it. So because everybody in our war, even the ones who was born after the war, they tasted something.
Yeah.
Because their parents also explained to them what happened. And I know they also saw it on YouTube because the social media is live. You understand? So we shouldn't think about that thing. And the other thing I just want to say, you, AB, the thing you have done in that country, somebody called Faton, he have never reached that man. He would never reach there. So he will sit over there and say everything you want to say.
Sure.
His time will pass. His time will pass. Fagon, who is Fagon? Fagon can never match you. So he will feel whatever he wants to feel, he will keep hurting until he will leave that seat. Then he said that and feel that LBS is for him. He will come down from LBS and then he will meet with the Liberian people. Thank you for the show, AB.
Thanks, boss. Enjoy your stay there in South Korea. Thank you, my brother, for your contribution. We appreciate that. At least we are certainly getting there, and we've got all things are possible. Let me squeeze in this and squeeze in that, and we get there. Hello, how are you doing quickly?
Yeah. Tijala, thank you for the show. Tijala, this is a friend, brother. I'm calling you from Nima, District 7.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, Tijala, thank you for the show. And Tijala, before the capital bill could be born, what the Labranche people observe? What we observed, it was the post from Mo Ali.
Tomorrow there will be a watershed.
You're right.
Okay? And the following day, the Capitol building got on fire.
Mm-hmm.
Today, up to now, Gregory Coleman and Dada Boaka, we declare as awesome. They can't get any cops. But one thing we let to say, teacher Labranche, nobody is string to war. Our country comes first. The Unity Party said no that the citizens of this country not prefer president who are trouble in all around the world just in the period of 2 years can bring a down back. Shameful. Who are informing the legislator or the president to admit that they are borrowing money from EcoBank to buy objects for the country. And the men who can go out there are taking father to bring this thing in. They say, so nothing the party can do to put fear 15 people, teacher life. Whether they can go in capital building today, they beat on lawmaker, they break their hand. That one, LeBron people get in the down.
You're right.
But when it comes to that one day where LeBron man stand and make that decision that we don't want you, they can't temporarily teacher life. So that would just go our show. They can try it.
You're right. There are plans exposed already. Thank you so much. At least we prepare.
Every time they miss that, they can always be exposed. More at least get exposed than the other time. But that one we just waiting the next government to come. They will come to give the answer to the LeBron people.
Okay.
Thank you for having me today. And you are far better than that. Far gone, man. We don't respect a web magnet. So that man will not get ingredient for that.
Okay.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. Folks, that's all the time we've got tonight right here on this very day. Papa, we did for heaven. I love it. Hey, you people. I love you people. You all learn to love this country. Because the country is for all of us. It's all we've got. No need to cut off speech. Let's keep talking to one another. Silencing one another is not important. You gotta live in peace now. Enjoy yourself. Enjoy your 6 years or 7 years or whatever it is. Enjoy it. The happiness you have within you is what that brings forth satisfaction. You can be angry 2 hours. Even when you're eating food, you're angry, you can't be satisfied. You will not get the kind of response. There are people living in wealthy homes, but they are still poor, looking dry in the body. Not that they're not eating food because they're not satisfied. There's joy that goes with satisfaction. You have the job, but you're not satisfied. You're always angry. You can't force me to like Joseph Boaka. Talk good thing about Joseph Boaka. Speak to me. I will answer you. Folks, that's all the time we've got tonight. So until we are back here, God willing, we'll always get there and we'll settle together. You have a pleasant night. Bye-bye.
Papa waited from heaven. We hear your name to go. Make your kingdom come on. Hey, hey. Make your will shall pass for ahead. Hey, hey. I see